Hey again, I didn't know I was going to make another video, but I just want to share what just happened when I dropped off a delivery
In a quarter
to
mile, turn left onto
an
Owen
elderly
Drive.
disabled lady who, her house was completely boarded up, as you see sometimes when you're doing these deliveries. It was completely boarded out. It completely reeked of urine. I'm not sure if it's just dog.
Take the next left onto Owen Drive, then turn right onto Crater Lake Highway.
She had me, even her roll porch was completely, really gross. But you could smell it as soon as I got out of the car. And, anyways, she said that she's lived with her mom for the last 25 years. And they just put her mom into a nursing home. And now that her mom's gone into a nursing home, her brother and sisters are wanting to transition her out of the house so that they can sell it, because the brother, I guess, has been paying for it the last couple of years, and I guess he doesn't want to pay for Sis to stay there. So she can't stand up straight even, let alone walk properly. Obviously, a lot of people, I mean, when it comes to that kind of style of hoarding, there's obviously some mental health and or intellectual disability going on. And she said that she would have to get rid of her dog to go get a room somewhere. And she said she doesn't want to say anything bad about her brother and her sisters because of how much they helped their mom out, by paying for everything. But she understands how he needs to get his money back out of the house. Doing something illegal. So, anyways, she was talking about maybe having a yard sale to sell some stuff so that she can have some extra spending money. But I can tell you that nobody's going to buy anything because, like I said, as soon as I got out of the car, I could smell the urine smell, and my heart goes out to her, though. It really does. And she's believes in God, as do I. This is a whole other subject. I'm not into religion, but I do believe what the Bible says. I don't believe in what people try to twist it around into and what they preach in churches half the time, but anyways, she was just like, pray for me, please. I told her I would, and like I said, my heart really went out to her, so I gave her a hug. And man, I tell you what, I could smell the urine on me now in the car, and I still have to go drop off another order. But it's just one of those things, like, when I can, I really try to make some sort of, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I know a lot of people would just be totally making fun of her and, all this other stuff, talking bad about how she's living her life. But I don't see it like that. I don't want to see it like that, honestly. That's not the kind of person that I want to be. Instead, in order to counteract all of the bad stuff that goes on in life, I try to put out some sort of more positive energy to other people. And she admitted that she was embarrassed by what was going on, and her sister was going to have a nurse come out and get her assessed. And she said that she's probably going to show the nurse every corner of her dirty little house, and she's ashamed and embarrassed. And like, I completely feel her. Like, I'm ashamed and embarrassed of how dirty my house is as a single mom. I do this all day long, running back and forth, dropping people's groceries off, which isn't in itself a hard thing, but it still depletes your resources, especially when you have kids who can't cook for themselves, don't clean up well enough after themselves. Just especially if you're disabled and the other things that you might have going on in your life, disability and intellectual disabilities, things like that, even just depression, can make the simplest of tasks so difficult. And you know, that could be any one of us in the future. We don't know. I'm 43 years old and I still can't be.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Corey Road.
To say that that's not good, that couldn't be me in 10, 20 years. But anyways, it was something for me. I got something out of it, and I'm hoping that she got something out of it. It was just being human to another person, right? You know, and I assured her repeatedly that she had nothing to be ashamed of in front of me. Don't be embarrassed in front of me. And that's why I gave her
Take
a
the
hug
next
to let
right
her
onto
know,
Corey Road.
you know what? You are a person, and I'm not ashamed of your life. I'm not ashamed of you. I don't even know you. Okay, I gotta drop this off, find my place. I don't like to spoil people's privacy and show where they live necessarily. Alright, maybe I'll check in later. I don't know.